What happens when one of cinema's most cerebral directors decides to make an action movie? Paul Thomas Anderson, the man behind There Will Be Blood and Phantom Thread, has just released his most surprising film yet. One Battle After Another isn't just getting rave reviews, it's being called his most entertaining work while somehow also being his most politically urgent. This is Anderson making car chases, explosions, and dystopian rebellion, and somehow making it feel like the most important film of the year. Leonardo DiCaprio is running around as a scruffy explosives expert in a fascist America, and critics are saying it's both hilarious and terrifying. So how did Anderson pull off this impossible balancing act? By the end of this video, you'll understand how he managed to create a film that's simultaneously a thrilling popcorn movie and a profound political statement, and why that combination might be exactly what cinema needs right now. Let's start with what everyone's talking about. Paul Thomas Anderson making an action movie feels like Christopher Nolan deciding to direct a romantic comedy. This is the guy who made us sit through 3 hours of oil derricks and bowling alleys and somehow made it riveting. But One Battle After Another isn't Anderson abandoning his artistic vision, it's him expanding it. The movie achieves a perfect tonal balance, blending serious political themes with pure entertainment value. Think about it. Anderson has always been obsessed with American power structures, from the oil industry to fashion houses. Now, he's just putting those themes in a world where Leonardo DiCaprio gets to blow things up. The visual excellence that Anderson's known for? It's all here, but now it's serving car chases and guerrilla warfare. Critics are calling the action sequences hauntingly modern and expertly executed. He's transformed his artistic style into a potent tool for action. Here's where things get really interesting. The movie is set in a dystopian America where fascism has taken hold and our heroes are part of an underground resistance. Sound familiar? That's the point. Anderson isn't being subtle about his political commentary. The film explores themes of autocracy versus democracy, racial division, and American identity. But he's doing it through the lens of a father-daughter relationship at the center of a revolution. DiCaprio plays Bob Ferguson, this scruffy explosives expert who's trying to navigate both family drama and political upheaval. What's brilliant is how he uses the dystopian setting to explore contemporary issues. The film serves as prescient commentary on current American political tensions. It's a movie about fighting fascism that somehow manages to be both entertaining and urgent without feeling preachy. And let's talk about the performances. DiCaprio is being compared to Buster Keaton, physical comedy mixed with dramatic weight. Sean Penn plays a military colonel with what critics call a graying military demeanor that's both rigid and vulnerable. Teyana Taylor brings what reviewers describe as a captivating scowl of rebellion. This is where Anderson's true achievement becomes clear. Critics are describing the film's style as helter-skelter and thrillingly strange, but in the best possible way. Anderson created what we may call existential randomness in the action sequences while keeping the character work grounded and relatable. Consider the director's previous films. They're methodical, precise, almost hypnotic in their pacing. One Battle After Another maintains that precision, but applies it to chaos. It's like watching a perfectly choreographed dance that looks completely spontaneous. The film manages to be both Anderson's most accessible work and his most thematically complex. It's addressing contemporary political anxieties without sacrificing any entertainment value. That's not just impressive filmmaking, that's almost unprecedented in modern cinema. So, how did Paul Thomas Anderson pull off this impossible balancing act? He did what the best filmmakers do. He didn't compromise his vision, he expanded it. Instead of choosing between entertainment and substance, he proved they can amplify each other. One Battle After Another works because Anderson understands that sometimes the most serious messages need the most engaging delivery. In an era of polarized politics and artistic fragmentation, he's created something that's both a crowd pleaser and a wake-up call. The movie's outstanding reviews and declarations of essential viewing isn't just about the film's quality, it's about its necessity. Anderson has made a film that proves political cinema doesn't have to be boring, and entertaining cinema doesn't have to be empty.